Didn't see there. It's a dinosaur.
Welcome to C-Tech ABSS News. I'm Parker Clary.
I'm Chance Spartan.
For our first story, we're going to go to a spotlight on the computer programming class here at C-Tech.
Computer programming is a class here offered at C-Tech. The class is taught by Mr. Taylor and Mr. Stecker. In computer programming, you'll learn how to program in multiple languages consisting of Visual Basic, Java, and C#. The levels for computer programming would be Computer Programming 1, Computer Programming 2, CS Principles, and AP Computer Science. CS Principles will be offered as AP coming this spring in 2016. So, what programming class are you in right now?
I'm in Computer Programming 1.
In Visual Basic, what do you think is the hardest part of it so far?
The hardest part is probably, since I take AP Computer Science as well, trying to transfer between Java and Visual Basic.
Okay, well, what do you think of Java as a program by itself?
I like Java. I find it easier personally because it's what I learn first, but...
On a scale of 1 to 10, do you think Java is harder or easier as one of the programming languages?
I'd say 7.
7? What's the hardest program you've written in Java so far?
Hardest program was probably the Hangman program that we just finished.
Have y'all done tic-tac-toe yet?
Not yet.
In Visual Basic, do you think how you start statements in programming is harder or easier than in Java?
I'd say easier.
Easier. Does the drag down, so when you type in part of the program and it has a drop down, do you think that's more helpful or just not helpful at all?
I think it is more helpful, but you can get used to not having it.
Sweet video, John!
That was a pretty good video, wasn't it, Chance? Now to Caden with The Last Vikings Game Review.
Today I'll be reviewing The Lost Vikings, one of my favorite video games made by Blizzard Entertainment in 1991 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I'll also be covering one of the crossovers they made in a MOBA game called Heroes of the Storm. The game featured a colorful cast of 3 Vikings. When I say colorful, I mean 2 colors, green and blue. Colors aside, each Viking has a unique ability and name. There's Eric the Swift, Olaf the Stout, and Balog the Fierce. Olaf can block with his shield, while Balog removes the threat with his bow and arrow. Eric's ability is to headbutt walls to break them open. Each Viking is happy with their lives and never wants to leave their village. But then aliens kidnapped them. Waking up on hostile alien territory, the Vikings responded the only way they knew how, with Norse force.
Hinga-dinga-durgan.
They're teleported to distant lands like Caveman Land, Egypt Land, and Factory Land? 17 years later, the Vikings make an appearance in Blizzard's new MOBA game, Heroes of the Storm.
It's not the MOBA, it's a Hero Brawler! Hero Brawler, Herver Hebe, you made that up! Nope, but Blizzard sure did! Ugh, you guys are so getting us fired, do you know that?
So, one day I wake up to find that me and my friends are lost. Again! No one said it was your fault, Olaf, but if there's one thing we're good at, it's...
Getting lost?
No, Balog, we're good at...
The Vikings, despite graphical change, stayed true to their comical nature.
If we work as a team, the 3 of us, we can accomplish anything! Don't mess with the Vikings!
That's right! Oh, Eric, I gotta go, Ramona. Please.
Now? Couldn't you have gone before we left?
Oh,
hello. That was a pretty sweet story, don't you think?
That was pretty cool, dude.
Alright, now to the nitty-gritty. Now here is the college fair from Elon featuring game art design.
I'm Parker Clay. We're here at Elon University. We're going to go interview some college representatives. Let's go. I'm here with Sarah from William Peace University. Can you tell me a little bit about your game design program?
So our simulation game design program is fairly new. It encompasses a lot of the communication spectrum. We do have a communications field as well, and the director of our program actually is the director of the communication program as well.
Okay.
So it's not just about gaming. I know a lot of students are like, I don't want to play Xbox all day. It's not just about that. We actually do a lot of simulations, and we do a lot of work with the hospitals in the area. One student actually did research and made a simulation of simulating a tumor in the brain, and worked with a lot of the research and doctors at one of the hospitals in Raleigh. So there is a lot to do in that area, and I think it is a growing field. It's good for jobs. Actually, at William Peace, 97% of our students get a job within the first year of graduating. So this field is really good. The gaming community in Raleigh is really big, so I think there's a big future in this major.
Do you have any advice for like high school students in preparing for that major?
Yes, I do. So if you're currently in high school, I would recommend taking some of those art courses along with some courses involving math because it is very technical. A lot of tech classes would help with it in preparation. And also a lot of being more prepared as far as, like I said, the math courses, a lot of art. It is very hands-on, so if you're a hands-on student, you'll definitely be good at it.
Okay, thank you. For our last segment, we have an anti-bullying public service announcement.
Andrew, you're stupid.
What?
You're stupid. What's he gonna do? He's stupid too.
Thanks for watching. This has been episode number 2 of CTech Student News.